I've realized the mistake I'm making with my content, and I can't believe I didn't notice it sooner. You don't really know me. So let's start from the very beginning. I've never really introduced myself in my videos, so...
Hi, I'm Chelsea and I'm a multi-passionate artist with a background in fashion marketing. I am currently rebranding my small art business and it's really not going that well, but I think I finally figured it out. I'm also an aspiring content creator. I tend to start things and never finish them, which is why you'll see so many unfinished playlists on my channel and why I can't ever seem to find a niche.
Recently, I've been posting lots of bougie content, and I'm not gonna lie, I really do love that because that is who I am. I mean, I'm a whole Leo and kind of naturally full of myself, and I do love the finer things in life, and aesthetics really are my thing. But I always resist talking about that because who would want to see that? At least that's what I say in my head. Plenty of people want to see the real, authentic you. I'm talking to myself and you. Yes, you. And this goes for content creators, artists, and just my regular cool people out there. Stop trying to fit into a box that really isn't meant for you. Stop trying to not be yourself. You are unique. And honestly, stop trying to fit into a box, period. Why are we trying to fit in boxes? It's not working because you won't be yourself or show yourself. People can sense when you're not being authentic a mile away. And yeah, even through a screen, if I can peep it, I know other people can too. What's wrong with being a bougie Leo that likes aesthetics and art and has Tony Stark confidence? Nothing. Nothing at all. Lean into yourself and allow people to perceive the real you. You don't need to overshare and tell people every single little detail about yourself, but give them personality and fun. Entertain, but don't tap dance. It's not working because you're trying to reinvent the wheel. My rebrand was going in a whole different direction at one point, and I just couldn't see myself doing that long term. So I quit, but only temporarily. Instead of getting rid of what I already had, I repurposed it. A sticker into a tote bag design. My Sorry I'm an Introvert sticker was a best-selling sticker on my Etsy shop and even was an Etsy pick. Why wouldn't I put that design or something similar on a tote bag? Stop trying to come up with new ideas that you think will go viral or break the internet and just repurpose what already exists. At the end of the day, a bookmark is gonna mark a book, whether it's double-sided, magnetic, one-sided, it doesn't matter. It has its job that it's supposed to do. A bookmark is a bookmark at the end of the day. Your content is going to overlap with others' content, no matter if you think your idea is that new. I promise you, there is nothing new under the sun. Every time you watch someone else on Instagram or YouTube, TikTok, you start to compare. And you say, I can do that too. And then you end up doing the exact same thing they're doing instead of repurposing your own content or what already exists, like I said before. I watched a fellow YouTuber design scrunchies. She uses all these different types of fabric to design hers. And I think that's really cool. And I also would like to design scrunchies. However, I want to keep mine very simple and very much to the point where I'm just designing large satin scrunchies, and that's it. I don't plan on doing any velvet or denim or terry cloth. I just want satin scrunchies that are suited for my natural hair girlies. Does that already exist? Yes. But mine are going to be large, maybe extra large. Come in certain colors that I think will be really fun, and all the colors will be seasonal. That's how I'm making it different. And that's how you still like an artist. If you know, you know. Sometimes when we consume other people's content, we try to mirror them in our own. This is why it's so important to limit scrolling, even if you're trying to scroll for inspiration. It's fine to look around until it's not. So it's not working because you keep copying, low key. And the last reason that it's not working is because you doubt yourself. Trust me, I've been here too. Yes, I know this self-absorbed Leo baddie doubts herself. And that's okay. Sometimes. Not all the time, because all the time is crazy. Most of the time,
Doubts are just fears, and you really have to figure out what it is that you're fearful of so that you can then overcome your fear. I know one of my biggest fears about doing business, being a content creator, all of it, honestly, is I'm afraid of succeeding. And I know that sounds very backwards, but honestly, I feel like if I do succeed, I will have to keep competing with myself to keep doing better. And then I'll burn out and be like, oh my God, like I have no new ideas. I'm washed up. And yeah, I have this whole scenario playing in my head of just not living up to myself. And honestly, when I think about it and I say it out loud, it's kind of silly, but that is how it is in my head. To me, failure is really not that scary. In fact, I think it's pretty inevitable. You're gonna fail. I failed many, many times before, and I'm probably gonna fail again. But the thing is, I can get back up and keep going. Whereas with succeeding, it just seems like, okay, I'm succeeding, and now I have to keep beating my own score. And I don't know, that just feels like an endless loop. Although I know that I can succeed, it's just at what cost? I'm not quite sure how to conquer this fear, but I know that I will. I'm currently doing it now. I'm just doing it, and I'm gonna continue to put myself out there. I do think most people tend to doubt themselves because of imposter syndrome. But just know that you're not alone when it comes to imposter syndrome, and that a lot of people experience this, especially artists, other creatives, and content creators. They all experience imposter syndrome, and it's one of those things that's hard to defeat, but I know you can do it. Sometimes you just have to do it scared. I hope that you guys really got to know me today. This was, I think, very insightful for everybody. I wanted to do this and make it kind of entertaining, not boring, because I know in the past my videos have kind of fell below the mark. And I really wanted this one to be different. And that's where I am now. And I can talk about all the things that I want to talk about because storytelling is my niche. So we're going to keep up with this. Now that I feel like I found my flow, we can continue with this. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got to know me. Please leave a comment and tell me about yourself and, what you thought of this video. And I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye.